George was sitting at the dining room table and was eating a hot bowl of oatmeal for breakfast. While he ate his oatmeal, he was reading a newspaper and heard a loud crash. He looked up and saw nothing out of the ordinary except the clock read 9 o'clock. Time to tend the animals, George thought. He calls to Lenny.
Lenny, it's time to tend the rabbits.
But he heard no response and shouted.
Lenny, not time for hide and seek.
George waits a few minutes, anxiously awaiting a response. Then he mumbles.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
As he walks outside, he feels a couple drops of water falling on him. George walks towards the rabbit pen and hears a neigh from one of the horses in the barn.
Shut up, Marley, you'll get fed later.
George yelled. He arrives at the pen, and right as he reaches for the cage, he hears a click. So he turns around to see a revolver pointed at his head.
There you are, Lenny. I was looking all over the... Don't. Put the gun down. No, put the gun down.
Goodbye, George.
Put it down.
George wakes up startled to find himself behind bars. He says quietly.
Oh, it was only a dream.
He hears another click, which makes him jump. He then looks up to see a security guard unlocking the steel door.
Hello, I'm Dara. I'll be your escort to the trial.
Wait, what trial? What's going on? What's happening?
I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Wait here.
She walks into the courtroom to talk with the judge. After a minute or so, she comes outside and waves her hand for George to come in.
All rise.
The judge walks in and takes her seat.
We are here in the courtroom for the case of George versus Curly. This is based on the murder of Lenny.
The sheriff says.
You may be seated now.
The judge says.
So, Curly, what is going on here?
Curly.
Your Honor. Well, I was minding my own business in the fields, and suddenly I hear a gunshot. So naturally, I went over there to see what happened. I ran through some bushes, and I saw George standing over Lenny with a bullet in his head. George saw me, turned, and ran away.
That is definitely not what happened.
Don't interrupt. It's not your turn yet. Back to you, Curly.
Well, actually, that's about it, Your Honor.
Now it is your turn, Miller.
Not at all. He was my friend, and I killed him so that I can end his suffering. Would you rather have someone, Curly, to kill him because he was furious, or would you rather have him happy with him while he dies? And I made sure he was happy before he died.